The Young and the Restless Spoilers. The landscape of Genoa City has always been a tangled web of alliances, rivalries, and passions, but with the arrival of Damian, the tension has escalated to new heights. This isn't just a casual return. Damian has a purpose that stirs up old conflicts and reignites a deep-seated rivalry with Tucker. They are bound together not just by past conflicts, but by a fierce, unyielding love for the same woman, Audra. And as fate would have it, the timing couldn't be more dramatic. Damian and Tucker, a past marred by rivalry. Long before Damian set foot in Genoa City again, he and Tucker had clashed bitterly over Audra. She was the woman both men had loved, the woman who sparked a rivalry so intense that it burned through all rationality. Both Damian and Tucker were willing to sacrifice nearly anything to win her love, leading to a battle filled with passion, betrayal, and ultimately, heartbreak for Damian. In the end, it was Tucker who had emerged victorious, capturing Audra's heart and leaving Damian in the shadows, nursing the wounds of unrequited love. But time has a way of shifting even the most entrenched realities. Tucker and Audra, the golden couple, have since parted ways. Each has moved on, finding new companionships to fill the void. And yet, Damian sees in their separation a glimmer of hope, a possibility that perhaps he might finally have a chance to reclaim the love he once lost. Damian's return to Genoa City, a man on a mission. Damian's arrival in Genoa City is no coincidence. For too long, he has lived with the sting of loss, haunted by the what-ifs of a love that was never allowed to blossom fully. Now, with Audra and Tucker's relationship a thing of the past, Damian is ready to stake his claim. He's determined to prove that his love for Audra is real, that it is steadfast, and that he is the one who can offer her the happiness she deserves. His heart races with the hope of a second chance, yet he knows this road will not be an easy one. Audra, however, is not waiting with open arms. Since her split from Tucker, she's carved out a new life, becoming independent, strong, and somewhat skeptical of romantic overtures. Her current life is full, with new commitments and relationships that add layers to her already complex world. She isn't exactly expecting a gallant return from Damian, nor does she see his reappearance as a golden opportunity for romance. In her mind, the past is the past, and revisiting it is fraught with risks and potential heartbreak. The shadow of Tucker looms large. Just as Damian begins to lay the groundwork to reconnect with Audra, news breaks that Tucker is planning a return to Genoa City. His imminent arrival casts a shadow over Damian's aspirations, reminding him that his rival is never truly gone. The idea of facing Tucker again fills Damian with a mixture of dread and resolve. He knows that Tucker's return will not be a mere social visit. There's a sense that the writers themselves are setting the stage for an explosive showdown between the two men. Tucker is a force to be reckoned with, a man who does not easily let go of the things he once possessed, especially not a woman as dynamic and captivating as Audra. For Tucker, seeing Damian pursue Audra could reignite feelings he thought he had buried. Even though he has moved on, Tucker is not the type to watch idly as another man courts the woman he once held close. There's a possessiveness in Tucker, an edge that suggests he may not be entirely finished with Audra, no matter who else is in her life. His return to Genoa City could be fueled as much by unfinished business with Audra as by any other reason, making his presence a looming threat to Damian's newfound hope. A love worth fighting for. Damian understands the reality. If he wants Audra, he must fight for her, possibly harder than he ever has before. Tucker may have been her past, but Damian wants to be her future. He believes in the sincerity of his feelings and hopes that Audra can see the authenticity in his love. For him, this isn't just a competition. It's the chance to win the love of his life, a love he believes is deep and unwavering. The rivalry between Damian and Tucker, however, is more than a simple romantic triangle. It's a clash of personalities, ideals, and histories. Tucker is powerful, charismatic, and relentless. He's a man used to getting what he wants by any means necessary. Damian, in contrast, is passionate but more restrained, a man who believes that love is something to be earned, not taken by force. Their different approaches to life and love set the stage for a showdown that could shake Genoa City to its core. Audra's choice, a heart torn between past and future. As Damian and Tucker circle each other, each vying for her attention in subtle and sometimes not so subtle ways, Audra finds herself caught in the eye of the storm. She is torn between the remnants of her past with Tucker and the possibilities Damian represents. Tucker is familiar, a man with whom she shares a tumultuous history, but also one who has hurt her in ways that may be unforgivable. Damian, on the other hand, offers a kind of stability and sincerity that she hasn't always found with Tucker, yet she fears opening her heart to him may lead to disappointment once again. Audra's journey becomes one of self-discovery as much as romance. She must confront her own fears and desires, weighing the pull of her past against the promise of a new future. The decision is not just about choosing between two men, but about deciding what kind of life she wants for herself. Does she want the thrill and chaos that Tucker inevitably brings, or the security and genuine love that Damian offers? The showdown, a collision of passions. As Tucker arrives back in Genoa City, the tension reaches a boiling point. He and Damian cross paths in a series of encounters that grow increasingly charged, each man refusing to back down. Their rivalry transforms from a quiet, simmering tension into an all-out battle, each man willing to risk it all to win Audra's heart. The conflict threatens to spill over into their personal and professional lives, affecting those around them and leaving no one unscathed. Audra watches as the two men vie for her affection, their rivalry pulling her in conflicting directions. She is forced to confront the power of their love, the weight of their histories, and the potential of their futures. Ultimately, Audra will have to make a choice, one that will have lasting repercussions not just for her, but for everyone in Genoa City. What lies ahead with Damian and Tucker locked in a battle of passion, pride, and determination? The stage is set for a compelling drama that promises to captivate audiences. Will Damian's sincere love finally win out, or will Tucker's powerful presence prove too magnetic for Audra to resist? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Genoa City is in for a storm that no one will forget.